Hello and welcome to Mec-Air Pneumatics. If you've ever stood beside a pneumatic or hydraulic machine that has suddenly stopped working, then this video is for you. Whether it's a cylinder that stopped moving, a valve that stopped switching, an airline that's leaking, or a control panel that appears to have developed a mind of its own, Mec-Air is here to help. We are a reliable independent supplier of pneumatics and hydraulics established in 1987. That means we've spent a great many years dealing with compressed air systems, breakdowns, and those mysterious obsolete components that customers need a like-for-like replacement for. We supply a wide range of equipment, including cylinders, valves, fittings, tubings, and microprocessor control panels. So whether you need to create movement, control movement, regulate pressure, connect an airline, or automate a complete process, give us a call. We can help you select the correct cylinder, taking into account the bore, stroke, mounting, operating pressure, cushioning, and the force required. Valves are a key component. The wrong flow rate or configuration can leave a machine moving more slowly than a Friday afternoon's production meeting. Then there are the fittings and tubings. They might be the smallest part of the system, but they're just as important. One poor connection can result in a constant air leaking, turning expensive electricity into an expensive hissing noise. You can bring components to us or send photographs, provide the dimensions, or explain what the machine is supposed to do. We will use our technical experience to help identify the correct replacement or suggest a suitable alternative. And because machines rarely break down at a convenient time, we also offer emergency breakdown assistance. For specialist help, call us on 07881 948 371. For general inquiries and quotations, email sales@mecair.co.uk. Next, let's talk about air preparation. Before compressed air reaches your valves and cylinders, it may need to be filtered, regulated, and depending on the equipment, lubricated. That is where a filter, regulator, and lubricator unit comes in, the FRL. The filter helps remove contaminants and moisture from the airline. The regulator allows you to set and maintain the correct downstream pressure, and the lubricator can introduce a small amount of oil mist where lubrication is required. The FRL helps provide your pneumatic equipment with clean air at the correct pressure, rather than simply blasting whatever comes out of the compressor straight through the system and hoping for the best. We currently have promotional prices on our FRL units. The 1/4 inch size is £41, the 1/2 inch size is £84, the 1 inch size is £121. That gives you 3 useful options for different airflow requirements and system sizes. Contact us on 07881 948371 or at sales@mecair.co.uk before ordering, so we can check the application and make sure the unit is suitable for pressure flow and equipment involved. We also stock clear braided PVC cubes in 30-metre coils. Braided hose is useful when you need flexible tubing with reinforcement to help maintain its shape under pressure. The clear construction makes it easier to see what's happening inside the hose, which can be particularly useful when checking flow, contamination, or trapped air. Because nobody enjoys watching a video where the presenter says, "Contact us for every individual price," here is our complete price list. A 1/4 inch 30-metre coil is £13, a 5/16 coil is £18, a 1/2 inch coil is £28, a 5/8 coil is £36, a 3/4 inch coil is £49, the 1 inch coil is £71, the 1 1/4 inch coil is £82, the 1 1/2 inch coil is £108, and finally the big one, a 2 inch 30-metre coil is £146. When ordering, please tell us the required size and application so that we can confirm the hose is appropriate for the fluid, pressure, and operating conditions involved. One of the advantages of using an independent technical supplier is that you are not just choosing a photograph from a catalogue and hoping that it fits. Pneumatic and hydraulic components can look remarkably similar while being completely different. A fitting may have the wrong thread, a valve may have the wrong port configuration, a cylinder may have the correct stroke but wrong mounting, and a regulator may physically connect to the pipework but be unable to provide the airflow the machine needs. At Mec-Air, we aim to help you identify the correct item and avoid unnecessary downtime, adapters, and improvisation. Although we have all seen some very creative temporary repairs over the years. Some are so creative that the machine appears to be held together by determination, cable ties, and the firm belief that nobody should touch it. You can also get to know Mec-Air here on YouTube. Our videos have now achieved over 70,000 channel views, covering the equipment, components, and technical knowledge found in the world of pneumatics and hydraulics. Subscribe to the channel for more practical demonstrations, component explanations, repair information, and workshop videos. and leave a comment on what you'd like to see next. Perhaps you would like a video about directional control valves, cylinder seizing, identifying threads, preparing compressed air, or diagnosing a machine that refuses to behave. We cannot promise that the machine will behave afterwards, but we can usually explain why it's misbehaving. So whether you need a cylinder, a valve, a fitting, tubing, a microprocessor control panel, a filter regulator lubricator unit, or a complete coil of clear braided PVC hose, speak to Mec-Air. Visit our website at www.mecair.co.uk. Please like and hype the video, subscribe to the channel and share it with somebody whose compressed air system is currently making a noise it definitely was not making yesterday. Thanks for watching, I'm from Mec-Air and we'll see you in the next video.